This is a Razor MX500. It is slow. Allow me to demonstrate. This is an upgrade kit. And it is fast. Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah, I'm on my own. I don't need no one. I don't, yeah.
It is officially summer, and there's no better way to spend it than riding bikes. Now, I've tried a lot of bikes, and nothing comes close to the experience of building your own Razor. I've done a couple Razor builds. I've done the RSF 650, MX 650, and recently the MX 500. And they've all been doing about 45 miles an hour, which I think is more than enough for bikes these size. But recently, Electro & Co. has stepped it up with their new kit that's pushing 14 kilowatts. So this kit is pushing as much power as my red Sur Ronster, but on a bike that's half the size and weight. If you're looking for something fun to do this summer and you don't value your life to the extent of preservation, go ahead and watch this video because we're building the most powerful electric mini stunt bike yet. This is like a cooking show. We've got all the ingredients laid out. We have a Razor MX 500 and Razor RSF 650 wheels. These were both sent to us by Razor, so thank you to Razor. Everything else is Electro & Co. And here's what we've got. A full front fork upgrade, a rear shock upgrade, front and rear hydraulic disc brakes, sprocket and chain, throttle and key ignition, a beautiful 72 volt battery in this metal case, the new Electro & Co. EC4P motor. This thing should be a beast. And the new Electro & Co. True Moto controller. They've been working on this for a while. It's proprietary, and they've got a badass app that we're going to connect to this. This is what makes the bike go 60 miles per hour, and this is what allows you to walk away alive. Something new that Electro & Co. is doing are lights. So I got their underglow kit and their headlight, which I'm super excited about. Let's go ahead and strip the bike and throw this all on. All right, the Razor's fully stripped down to the frame because this is the only part we're actually keeping. Now, in order to fit the battery, we need to cut this part of the frame off. So I'm gonna take the Ronster. Let's go buy an angle grinder. No foot brake. Woo. That's you, dude. So you already rode it, so you know how it's done. You want to just find a good spot for it to park right now?
Dude,
Dude, look at this. I got the USB on it, and then I got 3 buttons. Yeah, on the Ultra B. That's sick. So I just learned that this is not a mini Wednesday ride. I thought it was a mini Wednesday ride, but it's actually a big bike ride. So I'm gonna be the smallest guy there. Here they come. You can hear them. Thanks, dude. You too. I don't recommend this. Building a bike and then driving 4 hours away to do the test ride at a ride out like this. Here we go. I'm gonna let the brakes warm up. I'm not gonna do what I did last time. Oh, we're with the big bikes. That's a sick supermoto. I am by far the smallest bike here, not to mention electric. I think this is Lil Bish. She also rides Sur Ronster. Okay, it's getting dark, so I'm gonna turn on my peripheral system with that switch, and then my underglow is on. I'm not gonna turn the headlight on though. No. Good to see you. Someone told me it was Mini Wednesday, so I brought my Mini. Oh man, what am I doing on this thing, dude? Hey, he's from the last video, Papa John, on the Grom today. Ooh, this is a lot of power on a really small bike. We got Tyler and BJ in from the UK. They're riding my Talaria Sting R and Talaria X. BJ's like 12 and he's at the ride out. Damn, that was crazy. All right, we're going fast on this thing. This bike is so sick. I'm just so comfortable on it already. Plenty of power to keep up. Ooh, that's a nice supermoto right there. Oh. You good?
Yeah, I smacked someone's mirror. Fucking.
Oh shit.
Car.
What is that? Yep. This is nice. This is very relaxing. Very pleasant.
There's some back to the back, dog. There's just someone's fucking camera. There's some in the back. Okay.
Ooh, I just got yelled at. I have no idea what I did. Ooh. Faster than the Grom. That's only mode 1.
No way.
Yeah, it goes up to 3.
50 miles an hour.
Right, dudes?
Whoa.
Oh, he's f***ed up for that. He's gonna kill someone doing that. Watch out for him, dude.
I know. I was screaming trying to warn you.
Yeah, he got his mirror, bro. Yeah, Tyler got the mirror. Dude, let's f***ing go. He got his mirror, dude. He did it for me. That's a bro right there. This is badass. Here we go onto the highway on the Razor. That was f***ing awesome. I was the smallest bike by far, and it just wasn't a problem. It is exactly as fun as it looks, and it's more than powerful enough. I didn't get into mode 3 at all. Last night I was having so much fun, I landed my first no-hander.
Oh! Oh!
Well, not that one, this one. I've always loved this platform, and Electro & Co just took it to the next level with this. So let's go ahead, do a top speed run, and do some pros and cons. Here we go. Now the app is super nice. Speed, battery percentage, kilowatts, controller temperature, motor temperature, and you can go in, adjust your power, punch, speed, and regen. I wasn't even at full power yesterday. I was at 11 kilowatts. I'm gonna put it up to 14. First time going full throttle in mode 3. Here we go. 14 kilowatts on the Razor. 3, 2, 1, go. can literally smell the brake smoking already coming down from that. That was a top speed of 59 miles per hour. So let's go over 3 pros and cons for building your own 14 kilowatt Razor from Electro & Co. Starting with the cons. The first con is that there's a certain amount of cutting and grinding that goes into building this. It's a DIY kit, it's super simple, but there is a little bit more power tool use than some other kits. Now, I think it's a great way to learn. It's actually how I learned how to cut and grind. Not that I'm very good at it, but great way to learn. The second con is that a lot of the parts are rare or there's a wait time. So for example, the wheels, the RSF wheels, are something you can't get very easily. I had to reach out to Razor and they hooked me up with what sounded like one of their last sets. I'm sure they're gonna be making more, but unless you already have an RSF, these wheels, for example, are pretty hard to get. And the kit itself, there is a wait time. I waited about 8 weeks. Just an indicator of how popular these kits are. Everybody wants these. And the third con is, what was it? After the top speed run, when you do go 60, coming down, those brakes, those zoom brakes, might need a little bit of an upgrade. I could smell them burning. I think what this really needs is a regen throttle, which Electro & Co. does offer. The reason I don't have the regen throttle on it right now is because you need to weld the freewheel. And that's a big decision because I really like the freewheel on this bike. It makes it wheelie more like a pedal bike as opposed to a motorcycle, which I think is more pleasant to wheelie. You can coast the brakes more. Now for the 3 pros. Right off the bat, this thing's fucking fast and it's fun. It's just fast and fun. The second pro is that it's DIY. You build a relationship with the bike before you've even ridden it. Not only is it a rewarding experience, but it's also a really good learning experience, learning about the different parts of the bike. You have to know your bike, and there's no better way to know it than building it yourself. The third pro is that this bike is future-proof. I'm telling you, you buy an e-bike and it feels plenty fast at first, but 1 month later, you are going to want more power. That's why the Sur Ronster upgrade community is so popular. It goes for any bike, Sur Ronster, Super 73s. You're almost always gonna want more power, but I'm telling you right now, this is not one of those bikes. This has way more power than you'd ever want. Now, I know there's some people that go 100 miles an hour on these things, and I respect the hell out of it, but personally, this kit going 60 miles an hour, and it could go more than 60, let me be clear, if you change the front sprocket. You could easily go over 60 with this. That's plenty for me. I'm literally in mode 1. I haven't felt the need to get out of mode 1 at all. And that's never the case. And lastly, this is a 4th pro. This bike wheelies so nice. This bike wheelies so nice. It doesn't lean. It's so balanced. It's balanced. It's light. It's nimble. Best electric stunt bike I've ever built. Period. Mini or full size. This is my favorite bike to wheelie. It's not for kids. I want to give a big disclaimer. This is not a kid's bike. I would never put a kid on this. I would even hesitate to put an adult on it. I think this is, really not where you should start with your first bike. This would be if you've had a little bit of experience, or you can go in on the app and turn the power down a little bit. But 14 kilowatts on a Walmart kid's bike is pretty crazy. As always, thank you so much for watching. As I do.
Yeah.